Got 1,000 hair products and you still got hair problems and you don't know which way to turn. You don't know what you deserve. Late, talk, hair. I got what you deserve. Late, talk, hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.
Hello, everyone out there. Happy New Year. How many of you out there feel like you really couldn't wait to get out of 2021 and you're glad to be in 2022? And how many out there is grateful that you are in 2022? And type in some of your goals. You don't have to type a book, but just it could be closer to God, new job, write the book, start the business, go back to school. um I'm excited. I want you all just to come on in. And if anything, let's just be so grateful that we made it to 2022. Hallelujah. Yes. We made it to 2022, you guys. And I'll tell you a little bit. It was kind of, hey, it was what it was. And Christmas Eve, I received a phone call. And the phone call that I received, we got Tabia Hall. How you doing? Tabia says hello, happy holidays to you, Angela. Tabia, I'm out of my aloe. I need some more. So Michelle McDonald says, I'm grateful. Plan to continue to be obedient under God's direction. I really love this one. Michelle McDonald, you are everything. So she said, Angela, your hair looks good. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for that, for cooperating and letting me know. Um, I have had, we my family. I want to um, um, just we um, celebrated my grandmother, Maggie Smith, 100 years. Hello, Bing Crosby, Worthington, Candace Adams. Hello, Happy New Year. As you all are coming in, Memphis, you guys, it's it's snowing out here. It's snowing out here, so that's why I like close these blinds because it is really snowing out here. And but however, if you're in Memphis, Tennessee, stay in the house if you don't have to get out. And just be with your family. This morning, hey, we just we did our own Bible study. And one thing we did that you can't do in church, we discussed some things that we want to manifest, and just some things when we felt like when God wasn't listening, it was that we wasn't connecting to Him. And so building that connection with God is so important. That relationship, not just gimme, but a relationship. Happy New Year to Annette Walker as well. Candace Adams says Happy New Year as well. Um, but yes, we celebrated the homegoing of my beautiful grandmother Maggie Smith, and it was tough. you know, she died on it was Christmas Eve. I went, I kissed her, I rubbed her hair, and I just just I did my goodbyes, and it was tough. It was tough, but a lot of times I keep stuff in. I say I'm okay, and then I'll have these still moments. So just pray for me and my family. Um, and it's my mom's mom, Margaret Sharp. Pray for her entire siblings and grandchildren and great grandchildren. But I gotta say this. This is not because it's my grandmother, but I want to give a special shout out to Aunt Joan Carhe. She's always for years dressed my grandmother. I have never seen nobody um in that coffin that looked so glamorous. I was talking about this other lady that I saw, but I'm sorry. Oh, um, my grandmother looked like royalty, and no one has ever been able to outdress her. Not even at her own funeral. Nobody could outdress her. She still held first place. So, but just to, I was real quiet yesterday. Just to have known her to live to be 100 years old is awesome. And so we got Tammy Hall that says, I'll see you soon, grateful, and plan to focus on. She said, Tammy said she planned to focus on God's plan and purpose in my life, personal and business. So if you're coming on, um, I'm going to choose as the giveaway the best. Uh, I'm not going to call it New Year's resolution. Hi, Glennis Williams. She said, Happy New Year, praying for you and your family. Thank you so much, Glennis. Shout out to Glennis Williams. She came up to the salon for the salon appreciation lunch the day before and just decorated and gave me those pop-up trees. Glennis, you're still getting compliments on that. So she's doing her thing. Thank you, Glennis. Um, but I want the best New Year's. It's not the resolution. It's what you want uh, that you've been praying for and manifesting in your life. I ask people, do they meditate? I learned how to meditate with Dr. Miles Monroe and Maria Moore, my good friends, celebrity makeup artists in New Jersey and New York, and I learned how to be quiet and let the Holy Spirit speak to my heart. Um, and it took me a while. Wasn't overnight. One overnight. Okay. So, but today we're going to talk about. So as you type in, I'm going to go back and read, but I want something to really just touch in, and then that person is going to win something. Also, I got some announcements at the end. Um, and then something, your girl, I'm in this magazine. Um, this is Link Hair Restoration Quarterly. This is published by the American Hair Loss Council. You all will not believe who in the blankety blank I am. I am standing. I am literally. I got to show y'all this. Um, someone, and I think she used to be an author, a writer for the New York Times, but she interviewed um, people like Shonda King, Crystal Mercer, um, and they're in here. Uh, and this was discussing protective styles. And so, who is this? This your girl. I'm right here, and next to me is the great grandchild of Madam C.J. Walker, and we were interviewed on uh, protective styles, the DIY beginnings to your salon and the salon chair. And so, uh, Adrian Hughes says, Happy New Year. Thank you, sister. Let me know if you're back in town. I'm glad you had fun. And but yeah, here I am in here. I'm going to share that on social media. But this is a part of uh, what um, I want to talk to you about. So when you're doing the new year and you're in the new year, how many of you out there have like hair goals that you did not meet in 2021, and you want to kind of get back on that regimen, like you want to get your hair back healthy. You want to get your hair to the point where you just don't want to give up and go to what we would call protective styles. Okay. And then if you're going to wear them, then you want to actually be able to wear your styles, but also be able to treat your hair. So, say for instance, I have like a few little um, clips over here. I get usually I'm wearing my hair short, but what I did was when I took the clips out, I treated my hair. Hold up, I treated my hair before, and then I treated my hair after. Okay, and you can't even see where they start or they finish, and I just put three little clips in, and I was just able to. I did the Deserve protecting strand, and doing the protecting strand, what I did was I um, made sure I went through my hair so I won't have any shedding, uh, and then I made sure that it was conditioned and everything. You can also do hydration, which I didn't, but I just went through my hair. I took my time and made sure that before I began to style my hair, that I didn't have any stressful shedding. That's how we stay in protective styles, because we'll see shedding and then we'll hide and we'll go, "Oh, my hair is shedding. Let me go and keep this piece in here. Everybody complimented anyway, so let me keep it in here." Guess what? I can take the piece out and still look good. Glennis Williams says, "I want to manifest peace, good health, and spiritual growth." So, peace, good health, and spiritual growth. When we talk about peace, um, that's deep enough, and good health, because we don't want to manifest things, and then of course we don't have good health, and then you want to have your be in your right mind, and you want to be able to enjoy also spiritual growth. um and I would say that first, because spiritual growth is pretty much you want to build that relationship with God that He desires, so He can open up those doors and you all can be in the purpose that you're supposed to be in. We celebrated Christmas, but Christmas was clearly not about just good food. It was about not just presents. It was about celebrating Jesus Christ first, acknowledging Him, and then of course, then man-made stuff comes or should come after that. Um, Candace Adams says, "Your hair looks good as always." Thank you so much for that. Um, Perry Brown said, "Hello, Pooh," and he's watching. I'm waving back at him. Um, and I thank you all. But we're going to talk about performance today, because we're going to chop this up a little bit. We have the PCC, um, um, the PACC. This is the product application coaching with consistency. And so the performance, Glennis Williams says, "No stress from family, jobs, fancies, or friends." Um, and so also, when we talk about performance, uh, there is a way that um, many people need to understand how to do their hair. And also, we do help you in the house, or we help you if you're in your home or if you're in the salon. Now, I remember last week before Christmas, uh, I know what fancies was, Gladys. I just read it, but she said finances. Okay. And sounds better. Yeah. And so, but however, um, I would a client comes in, and what is the behavior? I can't perform if you're going to tell me what you're going to get. I had one client, she came in and she said, well, I don't think I need a relaxer. And then I checked it. I said, no, you really don't at all. And then I said, but you need to get your hair treated because you got the color. Oh no, I don't. I'm retired. I'm on fixed income. Da da da. I said, well, there are different treatments. I said, you have not even asked what they are, how much they cost, and what you would need. Pretty much she had a budget for $120. Well, what I discussed with her was at 100, and then she added on something else for $20. I said, so basically with the relaxer you're gonna spend $100. So I said, why say no to a treatment and you don't even know how much this a treatment can cost? So sometimes you need to really focus on what is it that I need to get before you go straight into I can't afford it. Because it's funny how when I see the news they say that Americans spent well over, I think it was 22. Anybody know that exact amount? I know it's 22 or 25% more money on Christmas. And we will see that as more important as uh, getting something that we need. So when I explained to the client and said, this is what I would suggest on your budget, and it really will help you. And then she went, oh, yeah, I can get that. I said, you see how you were in your way? See how you was in your way a little bit? When you move yourself out the way, then you can get it. You can get what you need. A lot of us are missing treatments. We want to get that dream color, and we don't want to get anything that would cause our hair was good for us. We don't understand that we are choking the life out of our hair by saying the word not and no, and not at this time. Instead of finding out, I know my hair needs this. That may be a little pricey, but is there something I can do that will in between? What is it that you would suggest? And then that's how the communication goes. Now, when we go into the performance of it, you have to get some time for this situation. What you want to do is come at a time in the salon when that the hairstylist has ample time to get exactly what you need at the right time that you need it. And Tabby Hall said, preach the truth. And I'm telling you, our values for 2022 should really should change. We have values of doing uh, everything but what we should do. And Kareem says hi. He says also Happy New Year. And he said, can I ask you a fashion question? Yeah, you can ask. I don't know how I'm gonna answer it, but I would love for you to ask. You can ask me anything you want to ask, okay? It's okay. Okay. So Kareem, ask away. But however, um, we before we can get to our hair goals, we have to get to um what is valuable to help us with our hair, right? What should I do? I knew I needed a treatment in my hair. uh uh Kareem, this is not that show. uh you touch it us with it. Okay, so anywho, Malika is watching. I'm waving at you. Kareem, I'm gonna get back to you in just a second. Hang on, okay? Don't hang up. Don't hang up, okay? I got you, Kareem. And so I want this year for everyone not to just say, um, I'm just gonna shampoo it, and I don't have that much time. I'm gonna rinse it off in 2 to 3 minutes. Well, if we're requesting 20 minutes, there is a reason behind 20 minutes, because your hair may be extremely thick, or it may be extremely dry. And while we're saying um, 20 minutes, it's because we've already done the theory on what the timer is. But you can't get the performance if you want to give your own time. Well, I'm just going to give it this. And then you go back and you get on your little social medias and say, it was all right, it don't really work. No, you have to stick to it. So, what we want you to get is the performance from it. It may be our silk milk conditioner, which gives you a lot of oodles of moisture. And so we want you to get it because we're looking for the performance. Now, let's talk about what performance is. Type it in the chat, um, what performance is. Uh, um, yes, Kareem, I read the question. Uh, and I read it, and I'm gonna answer in just a second. Okay, type in that you understand that in just a second. But yeah, I did read the question. Um, but my guest is not interested in that question. But I'm going to read it in a minute. Okay. But anywho, um, what uh, performance really truly is, and in your own term. Are you looking for your hair to just get shampooed and styled and you don't care if it lasts? Are you stuck in your head that you're just going to have side effects from medication? Are you stuck in that? Are you like, well, they said that my this medication said that my hair will fall out. So Glennis Williams, type in that you're still here because I want to use Glennis. Um, Glennis Williams, um, she has sarcoidosis, and I think I know Glennis. She don't care. Uh, but Glennis, I took a picture of her. Um, we went to work. Glennis, how your hair looking? Because I may throw you on here to get a little testimony. How your hair looking? So, but however, Glennis, the process that your hair has to partake before changing. Boom. That's what Glennis meant. The process before your hair has to partake before changing. Ooh, Glennis. Mm, you don't say it something. The process before your hair has to take partake before changing. I remember, Glennis, do you remember? I took a picture of her, and she was like, she came in and she said, so what do you mean? What do you, I said, Glennis, turn around. I hadn't even shampooed the woman's head. And, bag me up, Glennis. They told me, they told Glennis, rather, I'm sorry, Glennis. They told Glennis that her hair would, on the side effects to the medication and everything like that, they told Glennis that her hair would probably um uh she's going to lose a lot of hair. They didn't say all, but they said a lot. So me and Glennis, she comes every 2 weeks to the salon. She's looking for performance. I prayed on it. I had to come up with, my mother had sarcoidosis, so I understood sarcoidosis, and then sarcoidosis is pretty much in her head. And I took this picture because instead of her hair falling out, that's how thick and long her hair is. But they told her that her hair was going to fall out. But this is how thick and long her hair is. And then I took another photo after I blew it dry. This is the same. So I knew that I had to get in front of the situation and make sure that, and is always, that's not her, but she's always under the hydration dryer. No matter what, I make sure that she gets up under there. It is important to me that I come up with a system. Now, keep in mind, if you're my client, your system is different from someone else's system. I have to uh, mix things up sometimes because with Glennis, these scabs, because Glennis got a bad habit of scratching her little sores, little scabs, rather. And but I had to come up with a theory that if I hydrate it and soften it, then I can gently remove it without causing further scarring, okay, and irritating her scalp. Then I can do like apple ciders to detoxify her hair and scalp. I can also do our new treatment that's coming out in 2022, this year. I can do our Deserve Shebe food treatment. I can also do the amino treatment. I can also cocktail her hair. She trusts the process because she knows I'm looking for a certain kind of performance. She's all natural. So I have to make sure that there's moisture. I take this little bitty edge uh, comb thing and I make sure it's moist, like the scalp is wet. And then I just take my time and I just let it slide through the hair and I remove it. Then I also make sure that when I blow her dry, that she has a thickening agent in there. So I leave the silk milk conditioner, which is a thickening agent, in her hair, and then I blow it dry. So Glennon started doing a reverse. Now the doctors are doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. The dermatologist is doing his thing, but we're all working together. And Glennon says, yes, the medication metroxate makes your hair fall out as a side effect. Um, and that my cell phone. Let me know if you got um let me know if you can hear, if you're are still aboard and you can hear me. Um I don't know if you can see me, but we if you can see this, the power is out in our home. I guess in this little area, I don't know if something happened, but the power is out. Uh, um, and we're still live, but we have no internet service and the lights are out. So I had the blinds up. So I don't know, but the lights is out. So I thank you guys. So I just popped on live. Let me know. Um, and I'm not able to really see if you didn't go through um my Deserve Healthy Hair Care Hughes page. This is how I could see you. So I'm gonna try to see you. This so I'm just gonna hear me. So and then we'll because it's don't know what's going on. I'm getting ready to see where you guys at. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. You get my power is out. So, but I had a lot to share with you guys. I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed. So we're gonna have to make this a part two. So we're gonna have to make this a part two next Sunday. I'm sitting here with no internet, um, and no power. So, Adrian will let me know if she can hear. Excuse me. And we're just gonna have to when the lights pop back on, but we have no power in this house. I don't know what's going on, but I want to make it more Adrian, he says yes I can hear you. So since she Adrian's on Facebook, she said yes I can hear you. So we're talking about performance, you guys, and she said yes. Okay, Adrian, you can hear me. Um, but yes, so when we're talking about the performance, you have got to team up with the right people, the right who you can trust. We were talking about Glennis Williams because
I had to create a performance for her. I did not want to give up on her. Um, I was familiar with it, but it was in a different direction of what my mom had experiences. My mom experienced a little bit, but Glennis had more of what my mom had. Mom's more respiratory and heart issues, and Glennis in her head and different things like that. So I wanted to make sure that and just take her money and let her come in and then say, well, we tried. No, you have to plan for performance. The plan is that me and her had conversations. We talked. We we had a real plan. She was telling me what she was going through, and I was listening and I pray. I really wanted to make sure that the performance was high for her. So she got a little more pampering, and I took her because in I would condition her, and she would always sit up under the dryer. Glenn is pretty much always now gets some hydration. I had to change some things because her hair was screaming. I need a little bit more than what you're giving me. And so I had to switch and add on one of my special treatments, which was the deserved Shebe. So I had to make sure because I said she also needs to exude strength. So and also with that pop. And so she needed see if you can see me and hear me on your phone. So she needed to exude strength, but she also needed to have a regimen, and also her scalp was the targeted issue. I wanted to make sure we were tightened up enough so whatever we did, the performance she was another. We had to make sure that Candace long had to make sure that Candace Adams was also